Alright, today we're going to take a look at the Raven Crest Tactical Titan Bravo Non-Serrated Tactical OTF Knife. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again today. Today we're going to take a look at the Raven Crest Tactical Knife that I picked up at the last gun show. This is kind of an extended gun show haul videos for all my videos lately. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Things have gotten really hectic. I still have a few more videos in the queue there, so they'll be coming up soon. But I want to take a look at this knife. As I was walking into the gun show, there was a table set up there, and I'd never heard of this company before. And basically, Raven Crest Tactical makes these out-the-front knives. They make them at an affordable price compared to what most of them are, and for pretty decent quality. I mean, you know, it's not going to be a Microtech, you know, unless you're going to spend $600 or $700. But from what I've seen from this, it's a pretty darn good knife. I wouldn't hesitate to carry this for day-to-day stuff at all. You know, I wouldn't consider this a toy. You know, whereas some of them, you know, I'm not so sure I'd carry them. And being that these types of knives just became legal in Nevada last year or the year before, thanks to a lot of hard work from knife rights people in the state, we can now carry these. So, I'm going to give you a quick look. I'm going to give you specs first. This is the Titan Bravo non-serrated one. I'm not a fan of serrated knives. See how quick that comes out. And yes, it does have a similar look to the Microtech. And some people have said that these are similar to the ones you get off some of the Chinese websites for $40. Well, I'll tell you something. I have purchased those. They're not the same. These are not the same knives that you're buying off those websites. I have one example here to show you, but it's obvious they put a little time and careful preparation into making these and to putting them together at least. The blade is 440C stainless steel. Yeah, it's not some kind of exotic fancy metal. It is easy to sharpen, you know. I messed around with it a little bit and I did a little sharpening on it to get a new edge, and it was popping hair on my arm no problem. So it's very easy to sharpen. It holds an edge nicely. It's not some super high-end exotic steel. Remember what you're buying. You're buying this for everyday use. Would you carry a $600 knife? Well, maybe you'd carry a $90 knife, you know? So that's my point. If you want to have something that you are going to use in, you know, some kind of life or death situation, if you want something that you're going to use in, say, you know, an everyday carry situation where it has to work, it can never break, yeah, maybe you want to spend that kind of money. But for some people that are just getting into preparedness, or maybe you've always wanted an out-the-front knife, this is a good starter right here. Okay? Blade width is 2.8 centimeters. Blade thickness is 0.3 centimeters. Total length is 23 centimeters or 9 inches. And the blade length is 9 centimeters or 3.5 inches. Handles are made of zinc alloy. This one in particular I picked because, can't spit that out. This one in particular I picked because it's a rubberized coating over the alloy. I don't know if you're familiar with the Schrade TPE kind of handles. That's what it feels like, but it's smooth, and I like that. You may want to have one that's a little more aggressive, but I really like the smoothness and the rubberized handles. You can just feel the rubberized handles there. It's got the little, Torx screws, and this is what it comes with. Comes with a carrying case. Nice touch, you know. He did throw in 2 of these for me if I ever had to open it up, and there are videos online of how to open it up and clean it. And it comes with your choice of pocket clips. It had the silver one on here. I prefer the black one. Maybe I'll switch it back to the silver one. Who knows? It's got a lifetime warranty. And that's about it. Let's see. There we go. This one was made on the 12th of this month. And there's the build check quality. Let's see. All right. Let's put all this stuff back and I'll show you. Most of you are familiar with the Korean lightning knife. That's this one here. Darn good knife. But it's got a lot more blade play in it. Now, I understand that on out-the-front knives there's going to be some blade play no matter what. But this has a lot more than this one. We'll compare. Okay? That's hardly moving at all. Whereas this is moving up and down quite a bit. Now that's cool. You know, this is a $40 knife. You can't complain. You know, and it's I kind of look at OTF knives as novelties. They're cool, they're fun to have, they're fun to play with. And, you know, if I was going out in a situation where maybe a search and rescue type thing, or, you know, something with CERT, or something with ham radio, maybe I'd toss it in my bag, because maybe, you know, I'm going to be in a situation where I'm not going to have the use of an arm or something, or some kind of emergency or disaster. Yeah, I could see the point to having one. But for me, pretty much, they're just fun to have. Now, I will say that this pops out decently. This thing pops out like you can feel the torque in the spring. You know, there's actually a little push forward when it comes out. So, you know, for people saying that these are the same as $40 Chinese knives, they're not. You know, and I have a few others of these different types that I purchased off of a lot of the Asian sites. They're not the same knife. And it may be the same components. I'm not saying it's not the same blade, but there's definitely a little more work put into these. Give you a quick look around it. It's got a little glass breaker on the bottom. And this is taken off by just sticking something in there and twisting it, unscrewing it, putting the other one back on. So, I mean, you know, for somebody just starting out, for somebody wanting a out-the-front knife, for the novelty factor of it, for somebody wanting to carry an everyday carry, you know, decent quality, out-the-front knife, you have your choice now. Instead of something that's, you know, 40, 50 bucks, you have something that actually people put some effort and construction into. I'm pretty pleased with it so far. You know, it's not a knife that I would carry for, say, starting fires, making feather sticks, but that's always an option. You know, it's there. I would feel a lot more secure doing that with that than this. Okay? All in all, I'm pleased with it. You know, it'll probably ride in my pocket. It'll probably be a daily carry knife, you know, that I just use to cut string, cut open packages, cut open boxes. You know, and that's generally what my folders have been. So I'm going to put this into the rotation and, you know, see how I like it. If there are any serious issues with it, I will be sure to let you know. But so far, I'm pleased. So that's the company. It's Ravencrest Tactical. You can find them, I believe it's ravencresttactical.com. And that's about it for today. So thanks for watching. And we will see you soon. I got a lot of videos coming up. Time is really, really crunched right now. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done in a very small amount of time. So, you know, if you don't see a video for a couple days, don't freak out. It's coming. I have some reviews. I have some stuff for a hammock that I have to review. So that's coming up too. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching today, and we'll see you next time.